Hello everyone. So I went to my local coin shop yesterday after our video, and these are my pickups. I was going to show them to you, but I figured today would be a better day to do it, seeing how I have nothing better to do. So I picked up 6 2020 American Eagles, 1 Canadian Bird of Prey, I believe that's what it is. It's a 1.5 ounce coin, and 1 Canadian 1.5 ounce polar bear, and 1 Sierra Leone elephant. BU in the box. And you guys will not believe what I walked out of there paying for all of this stuff. I walked out paying a grand total of $394. So here's what everything came to individually. $31 a piece for the American Eagles, and then $40.51 for the Canadian coins, because they are 1.5 ounces a piece. And then for the Sierra Leone uncirculated elephant, I paid $27. Now guys, that coin is an $85 coin. The coin shop that I go to, where I'm at, they don't care if it is a premium coin. They don't care if it is generic silver. The only thing they care about is if it is a silver eagle. And sometimes they might catch a premium on certain things, but they do not charge premiums on much of anything. So these are what our pickups were. Now let me show you guys this one. This little coin right here is absolutely beautiful. I don't know exactly what it is, but it does have a nice little premium mark on it of the Canadian maple leaf. So that's the front. We're not going to waste our time with the eagles because we all know what those look like. There is the back. You can see a little bit of scratching on the back of it, but these were all tube fresh. They were never handled until I put my hands on them, guys. So this is how they came from the mint. It's a nice little design work. This has an $8 value established to it. This is the polar bear. And it's got my little fingerprints on there. We have to keep that polished off here in a little bit. 4.9's fine. That polar bear is pretty neat looking. Well, again, we have to get my fingerprints off of it though. And again, the back looks identical to the front, or the last coin, excuse me. This is a 2013. So, those are nice little coins. Now let's pull out the Sierra Leone Somali elephant. $10 value. Now, forgive me because this capsule is scratched up, but the coin itself is immaculate, guys. Look at the definition in the elephant's trunk, between the eyes, the ears, the legs, just the background. The artist who did this put some effort into it, guys. Republic of Sierra Leone, 2007. This coin, guys, is beautiful. I wish y'all could see it in person. So here's something I wanted to talk to you guys about today. While I was there, we had a guy come into the shop. No one's ever seen this man before. Nobody even knows who this guy was. And here's what happened. He had 500 1-ounce John Matthey bars. And he come in the store demanding, he did not ask, he did not question, he demanded the store owner, which was Miss Lisa, to buy his bars at spot price plus a 10% premium. He demanded that, guys. Let that sink in. And he was demanding this yesterday as if the spot price was going to change. He says, I want my money now, and you will pay it plus 10% premium because these are premium bars. Well, Miss Lisa looked at him and kind of laughed and shooed him away, told him to go on. This man copped an attitude. He took his 5-ounce silvers bars and threw them on the counter and demanded her to pay him. Now, mind you, we were all flabbergasted by what happened. This is not something that just happens every day, and I wouldn't have believed it unless I was there. This is one of those kind of scenarios. So, me being me, I'm a silver stacker, and I always carry my silver kit with me everywhere I go because you never know who has what. Once Miss Lisa shooed him out the door, I followed the man out after talking to Miss Lisa and find out if it was okay for me to do so. And she told me she wasn't going to deal with him because he was an arrogant a-hole. And if I felt that I was so inclined to do so, that I may go out there and approach him. So I went up there and I approached this guy and I talked to him. And I asked him if I could record what was going on, and he told me absolutely not. And I said, okay, no big deal. So here's what happened. He pulled out all these bars, and when he did, these bars looked 100% fake. And I don't mean like your normal fake. I'm talking about like Wish fake. Like, when I asked him where he got these from, he told me he bought them from a retailer some odd years ago, and he's been collecting them and holding on to them for a while. Well, the packaging, first off, didn't look correct to me. And I told him, I was like, if you let me test them, I'll buy them. I will buy every last one you got. No, hands down, no questions asked. I will buy every bar you got. I'll buy all 500 ounces, and I won't ask questions. But I need to test them. And he got all offended, like I was calling him a liar, saying that all his bars were fake. And honestly, as a silver collector, you all know that this is something that we have to do. We have to stay vigilant. Some random guy who walks into a coin shop demanding payment plus premium on bars that no one's ever seen, heard, no one even knows this guy. But yet he gets all offended when you want to test his bars. That's a sign, gentlemen. Let this be an example. So, I finally talked him into letting me test one of his bars. So I pulled out my Magnus slide that I got from Silver Game of Thrones. And I pulled out my scale. And I pulled out my water test kit. Because I always keep it there, and I always keep a bottle of water in my vehicle always. It's always an emergency thing. You never know what you might need. But anyway, so I weighed the bar. The bar weighed exactly what it's supposed to. 31.1 grams. 31.1 grams. So that was cool. I threw it on the Magnus slide. It did not stick. That was cool. I slid it down the Magnus slide. Guys, this thing shot down the Magnus slide so fast that I couldn't even get 1/1000 out of my mouth before it hit the floor or the back of the vehicle where I had it sitting at. Well, I told the guy these bars were fake. He looked at me with the audacity that I was a liar and I was trying to con him. The power of the Magnus slide to instantly test your silver that you're buying from some random person is absolutely amazing. Guys, I highly recommend you keep one on your person if you ever go out with the intent of going to a coin shop, because you never know what you run into. Have something to test. A scale is a good way. Excuse me. A scale is a good way, but it only tests the weight. However, if you have a combination of test, you can pull out a fake almost instantly, guys. Within 2 minutes, I knew I was dealing with fakes. And the guy proceeded to tell me that he got these from someone that lives in our town. Well, our town. Like closer to our town where I live at. And he told me that the guy got them, and he just wanted this real long, elaborate story. Well, what it boiled down to is, when I finally caught him in his lie, he said he ordered them off of Facebook. Well, when you order things off of Facebook, guys, if you haven't heard of Wish, Wish is a place that makes John Matthey bars, Engelhard bars. They make Scottsdale Mint bars, American Eagles, and they make pretty decent replicas of these things. But what they don't do is they do not make good packaging for these replicas. That is a tip-off. And when he said he got them off of Facebook, I instantly knew in my head that they were fake. But I had still wanted to test them because you never know. Marketplace is still a thing, but he said he ordered them off of Facebook. So go with your gut, guys. Test everything you buy. I don't care who it is. It could be your favorite local coin shop. Even they make mistakes sometimes. I've had mistakes at my local coin shop, and guess what happened? When I got home, I had ran them down my testers, and as soon as I found a mistake, I called my coin shop up and said, Miss Lisa, hey, I've got a problem. She instantly fixed it. So I went back up there, and now it's an hour and a half drive for me to get to my coin shop. So the very next visit I go up there, she makes it right with interest. And that's the best part. So again, guys, you need to test your silver, test your metals. Don't take anybody's word for anything. So the moral of the story is, again, take nobody's word for anything. Trust no one when it comes to your money and your precious metals. So, with that being said, I hope you guys like what you see. Please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, in case you guys were wondering, I'm not sure if I already said it or not, but I did spend $31 on the 2020 Eagles. They had other dates there. They were $25 to $26, but I needed these right here to put my kids' stacks. So I got 6, so I got 3 each for them, for both of the kids. I try to get my kids both a tube a year of from the year they're born until I can't do it no more, until they quit making them. A tube a piece a year, so this way they'll have for their stacks. Now my daughter, she's already doing stacking. She's at 9, and she's already started her stack up. She's already spending her money on it. My son, not so much. He's more of a video gamer, but I'm good with it. He's my little buddy. He's in here with me doing the videos. He does all my setups for me. He breaks everything down for me. He's an awesome little kid, but he's not big into silver yet, as he's over here smiling and laughing at me. But he'll get there eventually, and when he does, I'll already have him a halfway decent stack ready to go to kickstart him. So guys, if you have kids, and you're available to do so, or you're able to do so, that might not be a bad idea. At least set 1 or 2 ounces of silver aside for them, if you can afford it. Heck, you never know. Later on down the line, it might be a good little investment into their futures also. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. Later.